Who are you?
I am confused. Very confused. Hey guys, Lexel here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
Bronco Blues.
It's our 25 Days of Christmas Ultimate
shut the door.
Spectacular Extravaganza Bash Annual Tradition Bash.
Day 19.
Bash.
Bash. Extravaganza. Bash.
We watched Santa Who, starring Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
The late and great. 'Cause he died.
Yeah. What's the story?
You want me to take the story?
Yeah.
Wonder why.
You liked it more, I think.
So the story is that jolly old Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, Santa Claus, he's like gearing up for Christmas, and he did not get his CDL, but he's gearing up, and Max is his elf, and he's like, Santa, you better get fucking to Christmas.
I so badly want to make that song.
So this is about Santa, and he is on his sleigh, I think for a test drive, and then there's a lightning storm, and his sleigh gets...
Is that what it is?
Yeah, his sleigh gets disconnected from the reindeer, so he crashes down.
There's no lightning when he lands.
And I missed a part of the beginning where this kid lives in an orphanage, and he writes a letter to Santa, and then the nun burns it in the fucking fire. And I called it. And he's like, I hate Christmas. But then, so Santa lands on the hood of a news reporter's car. And the news reporter is doing a story at the mall about Santas. And then Santa gets amnesia, and he's like, who am I? Who are you? What's Christmas all about? And so they bring him in, and Peter, who's the news guy, he's like to his wife, hey, you're looking for a mall Santa? Get this guy. He needs a job. Get him the fuck out of here. His girlfriend. And her kid is like, that's the real Santa. And Peter's like, you fucking loser. You believe in Santa? You ingrate? And not the dialogue. And so basically...
It's just Miracle on 34th Street again.
So basically, the kid is trying to convince Santa that he's actually Santa, while the news reporter is like, there's no such thing as Santa. But then the movie, as it plays out, they have to make the news reporter believe in Santa and Santa to get his memory back, which, of course, this is a movie, so he does get his memory back, and there's a happy ending for everybody. And the news reporter comes around because Santa actually had his letter that was burned in the fire in his pocket. And he's like, how would anyone have this except for Santa? So then he does believe in the end. It's a real Save the Rec Center situation, the Rec Center being Santa's memory.
Yeah.
This is also a TV movie,
yeah.
And I read on Wikipedia that Lionsgate in July of this year said that they were going to remake it. So I'm looking forward to that. What's your rating?
I'm going to give this...
Can I guess yours?
Sure.
Are you going to say 2 turtle doves?
I'm going to say 2 turtle doves. I was asleep for not... I could hear it the whole time. I just didn't... My eyes were resting. I could hear it.
Could you? Because I kept saying things to you, and you were not responding in any way.
I was not in a good mood. Because even if I was awake, I don't think I would have liked this. Every time I was up, we asked what bits we liked. I didn't like a bit.
Wow.
And I did not like this one.
Do you want to guess my rating?
Yeah, you really like it for some reason, so I don't think you can give it 4. You might give it a 5 just for what it is.
I give this 4 calling birds.
Same.
I really enjoyed this. 1, I'm a huge mark for Leslie Nielsen. I really like him as an actor.
He wasn't good in this. He was barely funny.
He's just a good actor, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen Forbidden Planet?
No.
Oh, he's amazing.
Never heard of it.
It's from 1956. It's one of his. I think his second role ever, or second movie role. But it's one of his serious serious movies. And a lot of people say it's a precursor to Star Trek. It's really, really good. You should check it out sometime. I know it maybe breaks your rule. So what's your rule, 1960?
When did Suddenly come out?
1954, I believe.
So
it's the same year. Great movie.
So is it boring, though, if it's a Star Trek?
No, it's so good.
No, Star Trek's boring.
I don't think so. I watched all the Star Trek movies.
Saying it's bad.
The first one is.
The first one's the worst.
You can watch a bad movie and be entertained by it.
Yeah,
What you can't is a boring movie. And so Star Trek the Motion Picture sucks because it's boring.
It's really bad.
But I really like Leslie Nielsen. I really liked this. It's just a fun little TV movie. And you gotta cut it a little slack because it is a TV movie.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. I like TV movies.
Well,
Mom and I
was
watched
reading
a Hallmark movie. It was very good.
I was reading some reviews of this, and one person called it, garbage, and another person was like, this is an instant classic.
I didn't know it was going to be a TV movie.
I could watch
I
it
thought
again.
it was just going to be like a cult classic Santa movie.
Yeah, I also didn't know it was a TV movie. Also, it's from 2000. Crazy.
When did he die?
2010.
Oh, that recently?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was 11 years ago now.
Yeah, I thought it was like 04, I would have guessed.
I don't know. I actually thought he died in 2009, but 2010 makes sense. Fun fact about Leslie Nielsen's death.
Out of year.
Fun fact. How I found out about his death is, so in 2010, I was still watching Charles Trippy on YouTube when he was doing CTFXC, which is his daily vlog that he maybe still does. I don't know. But, so I would watch CTFXC every day. And the day Leslie Nielsen died, Charles Trippy made a video about it, and was in his daily vlog, and he talked about it because he was a big fan of Leslie Nielsen. And so that's how I found out about Leslie Nielsen's death. I was watching CTFXC.
I remember one time we were talking...
Charles Trippy Friend Corps.
One time we were talking about an actor, and we didn't know if he was still alive or not, and we Googled it, and he died that day.
I remember that. You know who else died recently?
Yeah.
Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Ken texted me today and was like, did you hear about Jeff Hardy? I was like, yeah, that was like days ago. Big story.
You want Kurt Hennig? He died. What did you like about this?
Oh, so much. One, I really liked the elf Max. What a dick.
Oh, I hated the elf.
He was so rude to
Bobby
everybody.
Moynihan. We don't like Bobby Moynihan.
Yeah, there's an elf in this looks identical to Bobby Moynihan. Terrible character. I really liked Leslie Nielsen's performance because he played an amnesia-infected victim really well. And I think maybe that's why...
Amnesia, because they do go to a doctor.
That's true. That's maybe why his performance was so subdued, like you said.
Yeah.
Just because he was
some of the stuff, like people that have amnesia...
He had source amnesia, to be specific. I Googled it.
Oh.
It says on the Wikipedia
He couldn't remember how to laugh. That's not a thing you forget with amnesia.
Ho, 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 ho.
He was like, ho, 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 ho.
No, he went, ho, ho.
Ho,
Ho?
ho, ho. And he's like, you need to teach me Christmas carols. And then he was like, oh.
Well, it's source amnesia. Oh. There's a difference.
So what is that?
Source amnesia, from the little bit I read on Wikipedia, is you forget, like, the source of who you are. So, like, he forgot Christmas in general. So, like, that's why he couldn't remember anything. But, like... That's why when they were like, can you talk? And he's like, well, yes, I just don't have anything to talk about. Because his entire life was based around Christmas, and that was the thing he forgot about. Yeah. I think that's...
So what, laughing is only a Christmas matter?
Well, ho-ho-ho is.
Then when he learned how to laugh, he wasn't doing ho-ho-hos. He was just doing a hearty...
I really liked Grady, who was the Santa mall Santa that... But except for the one dream he had where he was a dick. But otherwise, great character, just a nice, positive guy. And I really liked at the end when he was like, I wear Santa suit, I gotta tell my wife. I liked the reindeer. Any Santa Claus movie that has real reindeer in it just warms the cockles of my heart. Because...
Maybe more than the cockles. So you have green finger paint, but you paint blue and then do Xmas over that?
I didn't like the green. It was chipping every single day.
You're redoing that. I'm not letting you have that. Go buy.
Also, I should do the X this way, so when I show people, it's like this instead of this. Yeah, I need to go buy new green. I don't like it. Tyson yesterday was like, "What, you got Smurf nails on?"
Oh, you saw Tyson?
Yeah, we went to Rockies.
Which Tyson that we knew or Tyson Smith? Hanging out with the shooter.
The shoot name. Oh God, I wish I could meet Tyson Smith. Jesus, that would be awesome.
I would not have good things to
Tyson,
say.
I don't know anything about video games. I like wrestling, though.
Do you know you're a bad wrestler?
No, I'm not even getting this debate. I really liked the kid. He was really believable. Also, you have a thing to say about a kid that was in this.
Eric Knudsen, another one he's in. 2 in a year.
He was TJ in Full Court Miracle.
Yeah.
He punched Santa like this.
Has that come out yet? That came out, yeah.
Yeah, it was the first one that came out.
Yeah. He's also Crash from Crash and the Boys, a.k.a. from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He's so sad, so very, very sad.
He's also Davis Marlowe.
David Marlowe?
The famous Marlows.
He's not famous. It's one episode. He's
Designated Survivor.
He was Darren Howe from Degrassi.
The Next Generation.
Yeah.
TNG. Degrassi TNG, as the fans call it.
Do they?
I don't know. There's been like 3 different Degrassis, so I assume. All started in the 80s with Degrassi.
You're a big Degrassi fan.
I love Degrassi TNG. Oh my God.
You're like maybe only the Degrassi fans know, and you are a Degrassi fan, so you should have known.
Yeah.
So is it TOS?
Yeah, Degrassi TOS. And then Degrassi TAS.
Yeah.
Degrassi STD. Yeah. Degrassi
I am mad
DS9.
Yeah.
You know, all of them. The other one,
STV.
what's that one?
I think they just call Star Trek Voyager STV.
Oh, okay. Star Trek V, Degrassi V,
What are the other ones? Enterprise. I don't know what we call Enterprise.
STE.
I think it's just Enterprise.
Yeah, I think those are both just called Enterprise or Voyager because they're
Yeah.
one word. Yeah. Oh my God, when TJ got stabbed.
What are we talking about?
Degrassi. Santa who?
We're talking about Eric Knudsen and he's TJ in Full Court Miracle, and you're like, I remember when TJ got stabbed. Like,
No,
what?
TJ was my favorite character on Degrassi, and the actor wanted to leave the show. And I know I've talked about this in past videos, but so he's leaving a house party, and he comes up to his car, and these guys are peeing on his car, and he's like, "Hey guys, what are you doing? Leave my car alone!" And then they stab him for it. And then the girl that he's liked the entire length of the show,
Yeah.
he's always had a crush on her. That he finally like tells her how he feels, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love you too." And they have this huge moment, and they're planning a date to go on a date together, and then he gets stabbed and fucking dies. And so her last memory is like, "Oh my God, I love this guy, and we never got to experience that, and now he's dead."
Santa who?
Shit sticks with you.
How often do you think about
I
that?
think about it a lot. Anywho, Santa who?
You done?
I liked the bit at the end where they were scaling the roof, and I called it. I predicted
You
it.
didn't
Where
actually watch that part because you were on your phone. I was like,
no.
Scale the roof.
When the sleigh was on the roof and it was
Oh,
about to
that part.
fall, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's gonna fall and fly."
Yeah, because it's a TV movie. It's
I had
predictable.
two ideas. My first idea was that Santa was gonna catch it in one hand
He
like he's the
wouldn't have
Incredible
caught it.
Hulk. Otherwise, my second one was that it was gonna fly, and then Leslie Nielsen gets his fat ass up there because he's fat in this. Except there's a bit where they shave his beard, and you can tell he's just wearing a fat suit because he's got no chin. See this? He's got no chin. And yeah, he gets in the sleigh, and then it flies, and everyone's like, "Holy fuck, this is the real Santa, not the dialogue." And yeah, it's great. I liked this. I would watch this again next year. I would watch this tomorrow.
Santa who? This is the outro. It's the part where we do the outro. Like this, when you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos and the notification jingle bell. So you get us all the time. It's free. You can always change your mind, especially this month. You get us every day.
I'm Bat Tracy. You can follow me at BatTracy01 or Bat Loves Movies on TikTok. I'm so active over there. Really go check out my TikTok.
I've been Lex Dalek. Follow me on Instagram at StreetJatheistJerk or on Twitter at DDDal. Check out my TikTok at Catch Was Taken, the best username you'll find on there.
You can follow the channel at Punk Rock
Stop
Blues.
being a douche. And you can pledge our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues. Check us a buck or two or three or four or five or six or seven or eight or 9 or 10 or 11, 12 or 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 or 19.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Oh.
We don't have the DVD in our
Comes in
hands
the mail tomorrow.
right now. It's to her grandmother's house we go with Mary Kay and Ashley Olsen.
Yeah.
Olsen twins.
Our second and third favorite Olsens?
I don't know if I would have ranked them. They gave up acting in
Well, I like Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah.
So,
do
are
I.
they your second and third favorite?
Yeah, I
Out of
guess.
the three, you're like, I
I
like
guess.
Ashley, then Elizabeth, then Mary
Well,
Kate.
I think
I
I
can't-
may be getting the names wrong.
I can't forgive Mary Kate what she did, what she wore that
Mary
day.
Kate, I think, retired from acting in 2004, and then Ashley stayed at acting until 2011 before retiring. But maybe it was the other way around.
They're in a
I don't
company
know.
together now.
Yeah,
right?
they're fashion designers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they were the youngest, some of the wealthiest, youngest people ever, because they had $100 million net worth by the time they were 18. Crazy.
Well, I just saw
And also, maybe this is their first movie, I
that
think.
the female with the longest legs in the world is only 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact. The scientists believe that the first person to live to be 150 has already been born.
I believe
and I believe I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
I'm definitely not. I smoked cigarettes.
Speaking of that, we're done with this video. See you tomorrow.